Alright, this video is about me being the best. Okay, so I am the best. Now, people will be wondering, that's such an arrogant statement. How the hell can you ever say that? And I can understand, how people would feel, if I said that. It got me to think about it because somebody sent me a message and it just got me thinking about this. And you just got to understand how the business world works. Um, think about it. Like Apple, you know, they're gonna advertise that their products are the best, and they're really good. And some subjectively, it's an opinion. There's gonna be people who be like, I think Apple is the best compared to Samsung or whatever other brand. Samsung's good too. I actually own a Samsung phone. Um, but obviously the phone started exploding. Some of the phones, and the reputation has been damaged. But they do make some decent phones, and so does Apple. Now, which brand is better? It's an opinion. Samsung, obviously, if you talk to their CEOs, they're not going to say that Apple's the best. They're going to say that they're the best. Um, the business world is a very competitive world, and every single business is going to think that they're the best, because if they don't believe in themselves, then who will believe in them? They have to feel that they're the best, because that's part of marketing, and that's that's how they survive. Everybody has to think that they're the best. If you think about it, um, one of my students was talking about boxers the same way, saying that every boxer thinks that he's the best, until they step into the ring, and then you'll find out to see if what they think is true. It's a competitive thing, when it comes to this world. And when you're a martial arts teacher, you're forced into that. Like, when you're not just a martial arts teacher, but you're a martial arts teacher that's advertising to teach for pay, um, you're forced into that competitive world. Um, if I made the statement that I'm the worst, I am the worst, clearly that's not a true statement. It's impossible for me to be the worst. If I make the statement that I am the best, it's impossible, but then it's also possible in the same time, because it can be something that's subjective, where it's an opinion. Like for me, like honestly, as far as martial artists are concerned, outside of myself, my favorite martial artist is Bruce Lee. Um, and he's the only one that I really care about. I don't care about, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Steven Seagal, Scott Adkins, Michael Joe White, Jet Li, Jackie Chan, Donnie Yen. I don't care about like anybody else but Bruce Lee. I mean, there are other martial artists that are decent, but to me, Bruce Lee was the main one. He's the only one that I really care about, that I wish to, in my own way, carry on with his legacy. So it's just basically being loyal. Like finding one person that you fell in love with, and then just staying with them and being loyal to them. And to me, that's a big part of the martial arts. If you can't find somebody that you love, then that's not the right one for you, and you might be seeking for the rest of your life. Um, I don't need to listen. I don't need to follow anybody else but Bruce, other than myself. Because if it's Bruce, and then since he's not here, then it's me, because that's what he's taught me to do, to follow your heart, to be yourself, and that's what I'm doing. And you know, when I say that I'm the best, I'm saying that out of confidence in myself. And if I don't have confidence in myself, then nobody else will have confidence in me. And that's a big part of growing as a human being. And just, that's what the business world is. If you want to be the best, you need to represent the best to the best of your ability, and you need to feel that you're the best. You can't feel that you're the worst, and you can't think that somebody's better than you, because then, you're acknowledging already that you need to work on something. So when you see somebody that's better than you, then you need to fix what's not good about you to become better than the person that you're comparing yourself to. So then you could be better. So it's like Samsung, they're known to, from what I've heard, they're known to copy a lot of the ideas from Apple, and then Apple would sue Samsung because of that. Well, Apple's setting the standard, and Samsung's like, well, we're gonna have to copy what they do to become better, because what they're doing is really good. So we need to be better by copying what they do. Um, and you look at the automotive industry, it's like the standard might be set by like Mercedes and BMW, and then like, Toyota and Ford and Chevy and all these other brands have to work hard to try to copy what these big name companies are doing to become better. And are there people out there better than me? That's subjective. Obviously there's a lot of people out there that, you know, that don't like me, that think that there's people better than me. But then there are people out there that do like me, that think that, hey, he's the best. It's all subjective, and it's an art. So you're allowed to think that you're the best, because it's an art. Everything is subjective. So like when I make the statement, I think Tupac's the best, that's a subjective statement. People will say, hey, Justin Bieber's the best, or, Lil Wayne's the best, or 50 Cent's the best, Eminem's the best. It's all subjective. In art, you're allowed that freedom. It's not like the Olympics where Usain Bolt has ran the fastest ever, like, in time, in history. Like, you can't make the statement that you're the best in the 100-meter dash when you can't beat the time that Usain Bolt has made. So, like, it's different. Like, I'm not representing a sport, I'm representing an art, and this art that I have created that's representing my way. So I am the best in what I do, and I truly believe that. And that's pretty much called having confidence in yourself. And if you don't have a teacher that has confidence in himself, then what kind of teacher are you following? And that's just it's an important lesson for everybody in this world. Have confidence in yourself. So to think that you're the best, I think it could be seen as a positive thing. It doesn't have to be, oh, this person's arrogant, and he's a piece of shit, and blah 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 blah. It's just it's just self-confidence. Have confidence in yourself. We live in a competitive world, and you got to come strong. You got to have confidence. Yes, be humble. It's important to be humble, but it's also important to have confidence. And yeah, I think I am the best at what I do. I've been doing it for so long, and if I do feel that other people are good, then I'll learn from them. And that's why I learn a lot from Bruce Lee. And honestly, I don't think there's a lot of people out there that are not even close to Bruce Lee's level. So they're not even worth learning from, in my opinion. And that's just where my heart goes. And some people are headed in different directions. Like they might worship Royce Gracie or something like that. But that will never be me. Some people might worship Jackie Chan, but that'll never be me. I don't have, these people I don't connect with, honestly, at all. Steven Seagal, I don't connect with them. The only person I really connect with is Bruce Lee, and I'm being loyal to his teachings. And now it's beyond that, because now it's being loyal to myself, because he's not here anymore. He's not breathing. I have to set the standard for myself and head towards that. And then also for my children and for my loyal followers out there, my loyal disciples. And even if I don't have any students, I don't have any children, I don't have any disciples, that's fine. I'm still going to head my way and be myself and do the best that I can to be the best.